The halftime shuffle, and in particular the halftime shuffle is made famous by Bernard Purdie and Jeff Porcaro, is a favourite amongst many drummers. So what do we mean by a halftime shuffle? Well, halftime means the groove is felt half as fast as the actual tempo. So in this case, we're playing a shuffle on the hi-hat and our backbeat is landing on beat 3. Here's an example. So one way to work on this type of shuffle is to treat as what we're playing on the hi-hat and snare drum as an ostinato and play various rhythms with the bass drum. You may want to work through the worksheets contained in my book. You may want to use the reading text. I'm going to play the first 4 bars on the bass drum while maintaining this ostinato on the hi-hat and the snare drum. Now, to be realistic, you're not going to be asked to play a constant change in bass drum rhythm. You're more likely to play a 2-bar loop or something like that. So you can practice in that fashion. You may take 2 bars and cycle them from the reading text. So the first 2 bars would sound like this. So now we get to the Purdie shuffle, made famous by Bernard Purdie on songs like Home at Last and Babylon Sisters. Jeff Porcaro also made this groove famous on the song Rosanna. It's tricky, it's got the rolling triplet shuffle built into it, but now we only accent on beat 3. Here's an example. As with the rolling triplet shuffle, the trick is to make sure the ghost notes are very soft, especially after the backbeat, and that they blend with the hi-hat. Now, I found this incredibly tricky to do, and my drum teacher at the time, David Jones, suggested practicing the Swiss Army triplet. So in this example, it's a Swiss Army triplet with the left-hand lead, meaning the right hand is playing the grace note or the flam. And then you can place the right hand on the hi-hat while keeping the left hand on the snare drum. You can then incorporate that movement into the shuffle groove. So again, quite slowly. Then when you're comfortable with that, you can try putting it together just simply with the bass drum on beat 1 and the backbeat on beat 3. The next thing you may want to do is play some different bass drum rhythms. Now, if like me you find this tricky, you may want to use the worksheet and try placing the bass drum on every possible 8th note position it can happen in a bar of 4/4. So here's an example of that. I'm going to repeat each bar twice. When you're comfortable with that, you may want to try using the reading text from my book on page 144 and play that with the bass drum. Now, you don't need to be able to play every bar in a musical setting, but it's a good technical goal to have. So here's the first 4 bars. Okay, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it was useful. If you want to purchase my book, there's links in the description here on YouTube, and if you need to just go directly to the website, it's www.preparedsounds.com.au. Thank you, see you later.
And they say, you know, I've been out sailing alone on the ocean, and I imagine you there. You know, I'd like to hear for starters that your arms are where my heart is. Still, I've got a little money here, where be right.